I've always known I want a family. Have you ever dated a pregnant woman?
You're the least pregnant person I've ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
You wait till they're crowning.
Yeah, I want them to be like 2 weeks away from dropping.
Will, you play the compassionate love interest in this movie, and I found a lot of parallels strictly between yourself and Bill Hader in Trainwreck.
Oh.
What is it about you SNL jokesters that Amy Schumer just turns into compassionate lover voice?
I don't know. There is something in that water at Rockefeller Center. No, I mean, I remembered watching that. I loved Trainwreck so much. And I remembered being blown away by Amy's acting in it. Like, obviously she's super funny and everyone knows that. But then to watch her and go, oh, wow, she is a really good actress. Right. So it was really fun to get to come in and just experience it with my own eyes. Did not smell Hater on her at all, and there was no remnant of that. So our kissing scenes, no, I wouldn't say. No, I was going to use the term sloppy seconds.
I was too, and then I held back. I was like, there's some joke in there, but I should probably not say it.
I'm sorry to bring it up.
you bring up the acting range too, which Brianne, you helped bring out a great deal of that in that bathroom floor scene. This film is so hysterical and so all gas, no breaks, it feels like, with the comedy. Yeah. But moments like that really have a lot of gravity. Just talk to me about the power of a scene like that in this movie.
I gotta hand it to Amy. Her finger is so on the pulse and her instincts were so genius with this. She called me the night before and basically was like, I think we have an opportunity tomorrow where we can raise the stakes of the scene in an entirely new way and talk about actual birth stories. And she asked me, she was like, have you ever seen anyone talk about birth stories? And I was like, no, I haven't. So when Amy says jump, you say how high. We showed up to set the next day. It was a little bit of a departure and it felt a little bit risky, but I'm so grateful to Amy for wanting to take this big swing. I feel like it really did pay off. And it's important to talk about these really big transitions in that 1 second when you suddenly become a parent and all the fear and trauma kind of involved in that 1 second. And that's what she wanted us to talk about.
Yeah, the pacing of this movie is phenomenal.
You would think it's because it's like, this movie's so funny, and then this thing you would think wouldn't fit in there, and it's so perfectly what this moment needs. Right. And it's just like one of the most memorable scenes in there, and it just feels like that's what this movie's so special, because there's a lot of different things and they all gel together, and it doesn't seem like anything's out of place. And that's like one of the cornerstones of this whole movie is that amazing scene. Yeah.
It was a nice deep breath after what I think is the funniest moment in the movie. I won't spoil what it is, but there's a knife involved, and I leaned forward and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe what I'm seeing right now.
It's a turning point in the script. Like, definitely reading that, you're like, holy crap.
Very much so. Well, I spoke with Lana Condor the other week. You worked with her in Coyote versus Acme.
Yes.
Obviously, we all know the drama behind it. Do you have any hope? Any hope that it gets to be released one day?
I mean, do I have hope? Anything could always happen. That's a bummer. That sucks.
Yeah.
That's horrible what they did. It's a great movie. I saw it, and it's kind of bullshit what happened with that movie. So yes, do I have hope? Anything could happen. I've talked before, and who knows with how people change jobs, and this person who's running this goes over here, and who knows if somebody comes in and finds some way to unleash that thing. But that movie did not deserve what happened to it, and I have not forgotten.
Well, fingers crossed. I've only heard great things. Guys, I'll wrap with this. I feel like we're in the middle of a renaissance of comedies right now. I genuinely mean that. The 2000s were such hits. The 2010s, the first half were great. And then for whatever reason, I feel like we took our foot off the gas a little bit. I just saw a movie called You're Cordially Invited the other week, which I thought was a great, bringing this genre back. I feel like this movie is another punch in the right direction. Do you guys feel like we're in a renaissance right now?
I mean,
I think so.
That's good to know. If we are, it's good to know that we're part of it.
Well, we are. We are.
Yes, we are. Yes.
Amazing. That's the definitive answer we need. Guys, thank you so much for your time. This movie's awesome.
Thank you so much.
To just celebrating you and not thinking about Dave.
Hi, I'm Dave, and we're the Threesomes. This is the first song off our debut album, Threesome. It's called Threesome.